So you've been training hard for the last, what, 10, 20, 30 weeks. Now you're into taper. So, doing this wee video here just to sort of give you some hints, tips, advice on what taper is, why it's so important, and yeah, how to survive it. Tapering starts for a marathon about 3 weeks out. You'll probably have done your peak training week. Maximum miles, maximum intensity. Now's the time just to drop it all back a bit. 3 weeks out, drop to about 80% of the volume. 2 weeks out, 60%. Week before, down to about 50%. And then the week of your marathon, yeah,
Common mistakes
chill out.
with taper is reducing the intensity too much. The legs are used to running. They're used to running at a certain pace. Why stop now?
You've been doing 4 sessions a week, 5 sessions a week, all of a sudden you drop to 2. Why? You've been doing typically tempo sessions, bit of speed work, easy runs. Why change up your sessions now? Why make them different? Why change what's been working? You're tired? Sleep. It's time to rest. Hydration. Nutrition. No other words than amputation. Sorry. Seriously. Taper. It is quite important. You've spent so long training hard. This is the time that you could just really mess things up and set yourself so far back. So 3 weeks out from the marathon, you'll be reducing your distances down. You'll be taking your long run down from probably 22 miles to 13 miles. 2 weeks out, maybe 10 miles before the race, and then the week of the race, it's just bringing it way down. You know, keep the body moving fast. Keep your strides in place. Keep some shorter intervals. Keep some work at marathon goal pace. Get the body used to that there. I hear a lot of times people talking about how they feel lethargic, sore, heavy legs. But get that sprint work back in. Don't let that falter. So yeah, other things you can think of is the frequency of your running. I mentioned that there. We're creatures of habit. We've been running 5 times a week, and all of a sudden we reduce that down to 3 times a week. The body's like, whoa, what is going on here? So keep it 5 days. Just shorten the runs down a little bit. Increasing your hydration, and that includes your electrolytes, your magnesiums, your potassiums, your salts. Getting those in, getting those quality, getting used to that there. There's no point in trying to get your hydration all filled up 1 day before the marathon and end up peeing it all out again. Cleaning up your diet, hugely important. So you've been training well, and now's the time just to really clean up that diet and get it nailed. If you're lactose intolerant like me, just cut out the cheese. Simple. Other things you can do would be the likes of making sure that you cut out the heavy lifting, the hill work, things that are going to make you tired. Speaking about being tired, as I said there, yeah, of course we're going to feel tired and taper. That's the body recovering. It wants to rest, it wants to sleep, so get yourself to bed an hour earlier, set the alarm 15 minutes later, and get that sleeping banked, because a day out, 2 days out before the race, you're probably not going to sleep. So get that sleeping banked. What about focusing on what makes you feel good? Those sessions that build confidence. The hitting that tempo running. You love tempo running, but there's no point in doing a 10-mile tempo run. Knock it down to 6 miles. Ace it. Confidence. It'll build you up before your race. Things to dial down, probably stress. Get rid of stress in your life. Yeah, it's that easy. Just get rid of it. Stress can impair your performance in training, racing, everything like that. So if you're doing things that are just stressing you out, stop comparing yourself to other people. How many times will you hear people that start like, oh, I wish I had done the same amount of miles as you, or you've ran more than me, and you don't need to compare yourself. They're different athletes, they're different animals. Focus on yourself, what you've done. On that note, also look back at your training log. Look back 3 months in advance where you were. Look at each month, the progression you've made, how much you've improved as an athlete, how much you've increased your distance. Think about those sessions that you've absolutely nailed on and come out the other side of. But also think about those sessions that, didn't go to plan and how you bounced back. How you got out the next day and finished it. Those are the places that you can dig so deep into whenever you're 23 miles into the marathon, everything's hurting and you're just like, yeah, you know what? I've been here before.
Reducing stress.
I can do this.
What about reducing the risk as well? 2 weeks out, family says, let's go ice skating.
No. Don't do anything stupid that's going to cause you injuries. Just said about maintaining fitness, maintaining where you're at. You're not building fitness in your taper, you're maintaining it. Okay? There's no point in trying to cram a session and cram things in, things that are going to cause you risk and stress. So yeah, just maintain your fitness. And lastly, do you know what? Enjoy it. You've had such a long training block. You've trained so hard. You've done all that you possibly can. There's nothing more that you can do bar keeping yourself safe, getting yourself to the start line and enjoying your race. Okay guys, look, I don't even know how this video is going to turn out. Hopefully it turned out okay. Trying something a wee bit different. If you enjoyed it, let me know. Alright, cheers, bye bye.